Welcome back. So there's an old trope from the channel where anytime I left the house, something would happen. Well, I left the house this afternoon for a few hours. Sure enough, something happened. The Toronto Maple Leafs have hired Craig Berube as their new head coach. One of the worst kept secrets in the history of hockey that he would be the next head coach of Toronto. I think this was called the day that Sheldon Keefe was fired. In fact, I think Paul Bissonnette was talking to him about it on the set, or at least making a joke about it before Sheldon Keefe lost his job. Which seemed to lead to some uncomfortable silence. So either way, Berube is now the head coach of the Toronto Maple Leafs. All the best to him, and we'll see what happens. I think for Toronto, I still think you need to make some major move. You need to change up that locker room a bit. Hiring a new coach helps. You get a bit of a bump out of that, but again, for Toronto to really and truly be a cup contender, I think things are going to have to change there. The New York Rangers will be hosting the conference final starting on Wednesday. So they've released the schedule. May 22nd is the start date for Game 1. Game 7 would go on June the 3rd. So, the playoffs were now stretching into June. It's weird to me to this day that, Final Four takes place right into June. I'm old enough to remember the first time that a game happened in June and feeling like this seems kind of off, but at any rate, yeah, so that's how the schedule looks. The New York Rangers, of course, waiting for their winner. And it doesn't matter if the series ends tonight between Florida and Boston. There will still not be a Game 1 until Wednesday. So I may have a couple of days of not having any hockey on. That's different. Hamilton, the city of Hamilton, working on renovating their arena. And, of course, this is important for them. They're hoping to attract an AHL team. It's a $280 million renovation to Hamilton's First Ontario Centre. And so once this is done, they're also hoping to get some WNBA games in and just, be able to utilize that building to its fullest extent. The renovations should be completed by November of next year. So you would have to think for 2025, 2026, they'd be looking at bringing somebody in, or 2026, 2027. Either way, the city of Hamilton, which has had franchises before in various leagues, now looking at the possibility of attracting an AHL team. I know there's been talk of an OHL team going back in there once the renovations are complete, but we shall see. 2 injury notes for tonight's game between Colorado and Dallas. Dallas will be without Rope Hintz again. It's an upper body injury for him. I'm surprised they're not just saying illness. Yakov Trenin is going to be out for Colorado. He is also dealing with an upper body injury, so he's not going to be playing tonight. And, of course, Game 6, Colorado trying to force a Game 7, Dallas wanting to end it tonight. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think that Craig Berube's the right call? Would you have gone in another direction? Let me know your thoughts on that. Anything else on the board? Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And so, yeah, there you go. I left the house and something happened. We'll see if that's the case, as I do intend to start leaving the house more regularly now that most of the hockey is done, when you look at most of the teams being done and all that, and it does free up my schedule a bit, which is kind of fun. So, thank you guys for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.